Parkinson's law. Some of you may have heard of it, some maybe not so much. I learned about it a few years ago. This is important for you to know because it shouldn't take you 10 years to build a world-class brand, right? You should be able to do it in a year or so, with the right steps, of course. In this section, I'm going to tell you about this law that will literally change your life forever. The whole adage about work expands to fill the time available for its completion is 100% true. For example, let's say you want to make $1 million. Let's use money as an example. If you try to do it within 10 years, it'll probably take you close to 10 years to achieve it. But if you want to do it within a year, you'll also be able to achieve it. So deadlines can cause procrastination. Do you want to become a bestseller? Do you want to build a seven-figure business or brand even? Get on 5 news channels? Then set a freaking deadline. How soon do you want it, right? After you're done writing down your goals and what you're trying to achieve, make sure to actually put it somewhere where you can see it daily. I like to put my goals on my phone home screen sometimes just to remind me every time I'm opening my phone. Let me just give you a quick story of how I applied Parkinson's law to even this course. Truth is, I sold the course before I even started filming, right? Now, keep in mind, I've been working on notes for the course for a few months now, but it wasn't until I sold, the first 10, 15 programs, to, I'm sure some of you watching, that I was like, okay, now I've only got 2 to 3 weeks to actually film, edit, and do all that good stuff, right? Like what you're watching now. I told myself, okay, so I've got 3 weeks to finish it. The first half of that time I'm going to film, and the second half I'm going to do the editing. And that's what I've done, right? So as you're watching, I'm on the first half of the first 14 days. But after this, I'm going to edit it and I'm going to be done with it. Whereas if I would have just lollygagged and said, okay, well, I'm going to just take my good old time and I'll get it done sometime, I probably would have never finished it. There's a lot of things in life, whether it's I want to get healthier. Don't try to get healthier in the next 10 years. You can get super healthy within the next 6 months, right? I use this literally every day. So whenever I do my to-do list the night before, like last night I did my to-do list. This was obviously on it along with, so many other things and meetings and all these things. What I do is I create, and I do this with my goals, is I write it down and then I write the length of time that I'm allowed to actually accomplish that goal. Sometimes they're just quick daily goals, and sometimes they're monthly goals or yearly goals, right? But I don't like to look out too far beyond. I'd say 1 year max. I don't do the whole 3, 5, 10-year goal. I think that when you do that, sometimes you can limit yourself as well. But let's use the Parkinson's law to be able to just be way more productive in your everyday life, right? So in the next portion, we're going to talk about the building steps to just really staying focused and being more productive. And you can do that by building a mental kind of navigation system, which we're going to discuss in the next part. See you on the other side.